Hello. So today I'm going to talk about my worst movie experience. That actually happened 2 days ago on the 10th. So I guess there's going to be a little bit of backstory for this. So for like the last month, I finally met someone who lives in my area. It's pretty cool. I've been needing more friends to hang out. Just I want to get out of the house more. And they said they were into rock climbing, and I'm also into rock climbing, so we went rock climbing together, and it was pretty chill. So I was like, okay, this person's kind of cool. I'm gonna hang out with them more and try to get to know them. Fast forward a little bit, I tried to say, hey, I don't really know them that well, so I was like, oh, let's get some Korean barbecue, right? That's a great way to get to know someone. We get a date ready, and then day comes, and then they cancel, and it's like, oh, well, that sucks. They didn't try to reschedule, but like a week later, I was like, hey, since this was canceled, like, you want to get some Korean barbecue again because I would like to get it and I want to get out. They say yes again and then cancel a second time. All while this is happening, they're not really trying to like make new plans with me, and I should have took this as a sign, but I won't lie, I'm a little bit desperate. I don't really have many friends who live near me, and I'm getting to the point where like I'm old, so it's like I feel like it's a little bit harder for me to make friends at the same time, especially at this day of age. But so I was like, that's not really working. It kind of sucks. So I kind of like distanced myself a little bit. And then about a week later, I was like, hey, do you want to see a movie? The new Mario movie that came out. It was premiering on the 10th. Well, it was actually in theaters from the 31st to the 31st of April. And I like Mario, and this person was like a little bit of a nerd, so I was like, oh, it's cool. And then they were like, yeah, that sounds awesome. So they finally agreed, and the week's going by. I'm looking forward to it because I like Mario. The first original Mario movie I thought was actually pretty good, and Nintendo actually did a decent job, which is kind of surprising because Nintendo is usually out of touch with the people. Not really out of touch with the people. I guess Nintendo makes great things, but they're Nintendo, so it's a little bit interesting at times. What a break. So we fast forward to the 9th, the day before, and we start talking about the movie a bit more. They actually messaged me first, like trying to talk to Kujibia, and I was like, oh, awesome. They're actually excited for the movie. I can only see this being a good time. And they randomly say, hey, can I invite my partner to this? So we're going to go back a bit more. This has a lot of wrong to it, so they used to not live in Washington the whole time. They actually lived in California. And in January, they broke up with their partner and they moved back to Washington. I guess they had some relationship issues. They said they lived with them for 2 years, they broke up, and they moved back. And I'm like, okay. So I assume this person was completely single. I wasn't trying to be like, when I heard about that, I'm not trying to like hit on them. Well, not instantly at least. Because like, it's a 2 year relationship. That shit hurts. Like, you need time to heal. I get that. Like, if I even in like 1 to 2 month relationships, I hurt and I need like a few months to like get my bearings back together. So I would never try that. But apparently, this person already got back into a relationship, which is to me it's weird. My friends say it's like normal. Some people just they like going from relation to relationship because that's where they feel comfortable. But to me, it's a bit odd. So I didn't expect that. And man, it was such a buzzkill because like, I want to get to know them. It's really hard to get to know someone if there's like someone else there that you don't really know. I'm not saying it can be a bad time, but it's more weird and awkward because now you're also dealing with someone else you don't know. And it kind of adds the awkwardness. I'm not the most outgoing person either. I don't have many friends, so it's like it's more awkward for me personally. B, it's a couple in a movies. You're already not talking that much during a movie, so having that like another added layer of like you got this couple who love each other next to you while already in a quiet area, it's just kind of like eh. And I, like I said, I don't know the third person that well. I don't know a single thing about that third person, not a damn clue, so it was just weird. And I don't want a third wheel. See, I cannot believe it was dropped like the day before. And I like, who wants a third wheel? Like, holy shit, dude! I've never third wheeled before, but like I've heard horror stories and like I don't think anyone wants to. That shit is awful. Like, I'd rather kill myself than be a third wheel. It's like, oh my goodness. And like, I complained about this a lot to some of my friends, but it's like, I don't want to like instantly cancel because I didn't know they were dating someone again already. So if I just heard, hey, like, hey, you want to watch this? Can I invite my partner? If I cancel instantly, it's because I was like chasing, and it's like, no, I don't want to give that like idea to people when I'm trying to actually make friends. But at the same time, it's like, this sounds fucking awful, and this person keeps canceling on me and bringing people. Like, personally, to me, they just sound like they weren't interested at all. Like, I'm wasting so much time trying to be friends with this person, but they are just, like, kind of, like, denying me in this weird way. Like, I don't know how to describe it. They're hanging out with me, but, like, they're bringing other people, so it's like they're not really interested, but they're kind of interested. You know what I mean? I don't know what to really call it. It feels rude in its own way. I know it's kind of rude to say this, but due to all these things adding up, I kind of lost all interest in the person. Now, they were really fun to hang around with, and, like, they are actually, like, a fun person, but it's just, like, I don't know, man. When you're just bringing all the people like that and you spring that, and I mean, I won't lie, this is a more me issue. I am slightly less interested in people and relationships, not because I think it's bad that they're in a relationship and I can't date them. Get out of my face. It's because tend in my area, I don't know what it is. Some people who are in relationships, they can't like maintain friendship and a relationship. It's like they get a relationship and then they just like abandon their friends, and it's like I don't like dealing with that, honestly. And I think it's really annoying. It kind of just buzzkills me. I rather like focus on the friend thing. So I didn't want to cancel because I didn't want to be seen as someone who's only trying to like date them. And then I've been pushing all this effort to make these plans, and then I just cancel. It just seems like a real dick move, even though they did it. So I'm just like in this lose-lose scenario, and then I have to go to this movie I don't really want to go to because it's like it's just less fun and more awkward. And apparently their partner was leaving that day too to go back home. So I tried to get out of it by saying, hey, you know, if you want to hang out with your partner instead, I get it, they're leaving the next day. You should just hang out with them and then, you know, enjoy the time you are together. But they're like, oh, no, the movie's all right. And I'm like, fuck, like, please, I don't want to be there, man. So then we go to the movie, and I'm like already not looking forward too much to it because I figure it would be awkward. We get into the theaters, we sit down, and at first they were like starting to talk to me, and like, you know, their friend, of course. I mean, the other friend didn't talk that much because, I mean, yeah, it's weird, right? But like as the movie started, they stopped talking to me, which is fine. Like, you know, what's it called? Like most people don't talk during movies, and like, I'm perfectly fine if no one wants to talk during the movie. But like during midway through the movie, I was just sitting there watching it. I'm already kind of like on the experience because I just keep hearing them talking. I'm like, whatever. And when I heard them kiss, I was just like, holy fuck, I'm actually a third wheel. Jesus Christ, the first time in my life, and I'm just trying to make friends out here, and I'm just like, I'm third wheeling for this fucking stupid couple. It's like, oh my god, man, kill me. And then I turn over and I see them cuddling, and I'm like, I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, oh. I could have gone with literally anyone else. Honestly, God, I think I'd rather just sit by myself. Like, holy fuck. Like, why am I there? Honestly, why am I there? It was like, it was awful. It's like, what do you want me to say to this couple, like, fucking kissing and cuddling? It's like, I don't know. Honestly, God, when I heard the kiss, I just wanted to go, bleh. And the whole time, like, it just soured my mood. I was still laughing at some of the jokes in the movie because I thought some of the jokes were actually pretty funny, but, like, I had this, like, permanent poker face, and I could not change my expression. I was so annoyed. It was just an awful experience. Like, I just wanted to get out of there. Overall, though, the Mario movie was actually pretty good. I liked the soundtrack. I thought most of the jokes were pretty funny. There was adult jokes and kid jokes. And I thought the visuals they were pretty, and it was actually overall a pretty decent story and had some good moments. But, like, yeah, it was just, I hate when there's a moment that's like soured by other people, you know? Like, I love getting new music from people. That's one of my favorite things. I love trying new music from people. But I won't lie, like if I get a song from one of my exes, right, and it ends really badly, I don't want to listen to that song anymore. I don't know why. It just ruins it because I just hate the person. And, like, I associate the person with the song, which I know isn't healthy, but it just, like, I don't want to listen to it anymore. It just kind of annoys me. And then, after the movie, we get out, and they were like, yeah, cool movie. And I just immediately said, I kind of cut them off a little bit, because I just wanted to get out of there as much as possible. And I was like, yeah, it was a pretty good movie. Oh, I gotta head home, though. I gotta, like, back it up. And they said, oh, yeah, let's do it. I was like, get me the fuck out of here. And I fucking sped walk right out of there. I was like, holy shit. I mean, honestly, God, I am an Irish goodbye person. And when you Irish goodbye, it's when you don't really say goodbye, you just leave. And I've never wanted to just straight up leave without saying anything so much. I think, like, the other best experience in the movie was fucking, I had to drive home by myself on the highway at, like, 9:30 or like 11 p.m. and honestly it was such a vibe. It was so much better than the fucking movie. It was just nice being alone and singing my favorite songs to an empty highway. Only me around. Just something about it was really nice. But yeah, that was something I had to deal with. If the person I'm talking about ever sees this video, that's going to be interesting to deal with, but I'm not going to try to talk to them anymore. If they want to talk to me, which I doubt is going to happen, they're perfectly had. I'm not going to be a dick to them. It's just I'm not going to reach out more. It's just way too much to deal with. It's kind of disrespectful in a way. Also, if someone asks you to hang out and you don't try to put time away to hang out with them, you're kind of a dick. Or you should just say, I don't have any interest. Save us both time. Like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of a dick move. It's like no one has fucking manners anymore. It's like when someone speaks to you and you don't speak back. Like, why do people do that? I don't fucking get it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go. And then, yeah. It pissed me off. Peace.